Friday Night Football's Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Felco Windows, Siding and Doors.
It's time for a Week 6 edition of Friday Night Football. A battle of unbeaten for first place in the Nick 10. Plus, big northern teams are jockeying for conference position. And Rochelle is back on the field after a forfeit win last week. We're running hard into October.
F&F starts now!
Welcome to our Week 6 edition of Friday Night Football. I'm Derek Bain. He is Sam Knox, and we are into October, and conference races are getting interesting in the final stretch of the regular season.
Our Game of the Week features the final two undefeated teams in the Nick 10 playing for sole possession of first place in the conference. 5-0 Belvidere North, 5-0 Hononegah. Only one can emerge on top. Homecoming at Hononegah, the hero from last week, Bryce Goodwine, trying to help this squad to 6-0. Scoreless with seconds left in the first half, and Aiden Montez nails a 38-yard field goal. Blue Thunder have a 3-0 lead at half. Hononegah comes right back. Isaac Wizenan goes deep to Goodwine, who makes the catch and then some. And that some is to the house. Indians take the 7-3 lead. Wizenan showing the love to his coaches. North on the ensuing drive loses the ball somewhere in the pile, and Dylan Seymour scoops it and he scores. So all of a sudden, Hononegah has a 14-3 lead. The bench is hyped. And, yeah, they find our camera. North trying to get some of those points back. Mason Weckler goes deep, but it's Caleb Hilliard who makes the interception. All momentum with the Indians now. The young fans cheering on for their Hononegah Indians. Weckler for North on the keeper. Finds room on the outside. He gets going, and he is in for the touchdown. Now 14-9, but they missed the two-point conversion. Same score. Indians with the ball. Wizenan on the keeper, and he is stripped. North takes over on the fumble, still 14-9. Later on, it's Weckler. He's going to do it himself. Breaks a couple of tackles, and look at the grit as he gets going. He's going to be chased down here, so nice defense by Hononegah to keep him out of the end zone. Comes down to this, 4th and 13. North needs a touchdown to keep them alive. A little shuffle to Jacob Booker. He dives, extends. He is short. Hononegah takes over. They hold on. 14-9 the final. Indians are 6-0.
What a game there. Elsewhere, Harlem looking to stay within striking distance at the top of the conference, playing Boylan in a big rivalry game. Harlem up 6-0 in the first half. 4th and goal for Boylan. Eric Serrano gets in unblocked for the sack and the turnover on downs. Ken DuBose, the defensive coach for Harlem, is pumped up. Second half, Austin Redmond finds Mahari Taylor for the touchdown. Harlem up 2 scores in this one. Remember Boylan's Bella Spira we told you about earlier in the year? Well, Harlem has a girl who can kick too. Megan Gentry boots it home.
Nice.
And the fans were cheering her name in this one. Boylan, though, has an answer as Connor Dennis drops back and he can sling it. He goes deep to Mark Harris down the sideline. He is gone. 75 yards on the touchdown strike, keeping the Titans right in this game at 14-6. But on the ensuing kickoff, DeAndre Young fields it, and he's going to make himself a house call. 92 yards. He takes it all the way. He had another kick return touchdown in this one as well, so special teams playing a big role as Harlem has the 39-13 lead in the fourth quarter.
Belvidere picked up its first win last week, looking to make it 2 in a row against Auburn. Both teams struggled offensively early on in this one. Auburn scored a clutch touchdown in the third via Thavion Coleman to Dismook. And Coleman, connection works again. Coleman scored a touchdown and now adds another this week. It was all Auburn in this one, coming into the Bucks' house and shutting them out. Knights take this one 24-0.
Elsewhere, Guilford and East battling for Swanson Stadium supremacy. East hands it off to Malik Gordon. He's in for the touchdown as East trails 7-6 early in this one. The 1985 state champion East E-Rabs in the house, and they were liking what they were seeing until Guilford drives down. They go for it on 4th down. The Vikings go to the air, and check that little box out right there for the touchdown. The Vikings back on top, and the fans clad in neon, they're pumped up. But here come the E-Rabs back the other way. Look at this. They answer the score with a passing touchdown of their own to DeTerrace Dotson, and the E-Rabs put it on them late. East gets the win by the final of 48-13. Jefferson and Freeport both trying to right the ship, playing at Wyeth Stadium. Homecoming for Jefferson, Isabella Lopez and David Puckett honored as the Queen and the King. Don't lose those crowns, guys. Pretzels, though, starting strong here. Jamari Adams gets to the outside, and he tiptoes the sideline as he turns the corner. He is in for the touchdown and the early Pretzels lead in this one. And the fans who made the trip to Rockford, they're loving it, waving that F flag. And the Pretzels stay in attack mode, tossing it to Ryan Kuhn. He gets to the outside and he's in for a touchdown and a 13-0 Freeport lead. And then about a little air raid from Freeport. Xavion Segner goes deep to Diedrich Macon. That's a 79-yard touchdown strike. Beautiful throw from Segner. Freeport rolls 59-8. Now we still have a lot of football left to cover. Next up, we head to the Big Northern Conference to check in on some games. We'll have that plus a new edition of the chemistry quiz coming up right after the break.
It's time to think big! You're watching Friday Night Football on Channel 13. Let's go!
And we are into October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Good to see lots of pink all around the fields tonight. Now, after losing its first 3 games, Rockford Lutheran bounced back to win 2 in a row, but a tough task for the Crusaders to pick up a 3rd straight win. Dixon coming into town. But here comes Lutheran. They swing it outside to King Hughes. He makes the grab, turns it upfield, and he's going to make a big gain, fighting off the defender for some extra yardage, about a 33-yard gain. The cheerleaders liking what they see, and the Crusaders hand it to Jameer Pitts, and he powers his way through the pile, in for the touchdown, and an early 7-0 Crusaders lead. Joe Ladico, told you about him a couple weeks ago. He's watching on. He's never going to miss a game. But Dixon goes to the air. Tyler Shaner to Mason Randick. The leaping grab over the defender, and Dixon comes away with the win, 26-7 over Lutheran.
Elsewhere in the conference, Stillman Valley makes the trip into Poplar Grove to face North Boone. Opening kickoff. Chris Dutch wants it all. There he goes down the sideline. Will he get it? Not quite, just brought out of bounds. On 4th down, so the Stillman Valley defense sticking tough here. Jack Christensen with the ball to their main man, Will Dutch. Seen that plenty of times before. Vikings take the early 1-score lead. Young Vikings supporting their older guys. North Boone gets the ball again. Christensen tosses to Will's brother, Chris Dutch. Touchdown Vikings, 13-0 early. Stillman, however, not quitting. Big run here from Cale Rahman. Gonna get through that line, and he is off to the races. Doesn't quite get the score here. However, that momentum is ridden by the Cardinals. They win 21-13.
And Genoa Kingston taking on Oregon as the Cogs look to stay a game behind first place Byron. And here come the Cogs right out of the gate. Quick pitch to Ethan Will now. And he gets the Cogs going, takes this one all the way for a touchdown. We've seen him do that plenty this year. That is the student section hyped up, and, well, dressed in camo as well as they're going hunting, and GK hunting for the win here, keeping that momentum. Another handoff, this time to Chase Engel. He is gone. The Cogs roll to the victory, 47-0.
Winnebago taking on Rockford Christian. Winnebago busted right out of the gate on fire. The Indians scored multiple touchdowns in the first. Lucas Kalman took this one to the house after a dime of a pass by Alec Weevil, the multi-sport athlete. The Indians were not done in the first. After that, the running back Michael Cunningham rushed for a touchdown.
He's done that a lot this year, Sam.
He definitely has. Put the Indians up 21-0 in the first. Winnebago continued to pull away while Rockford Christian could not back it up, as Winnebago would go on to win this one 69-24 in the final. The Harlem football program is always towards the top of the Nick 10, so I had to stop by this week in Machesney Park to really put them to the test. And we got Coach Moynihan to participate. Enjoy. What's a play that Adrian doesn't like to run, or your least favorite play to run? What's your least favorite of the 3 facets of the game to use?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I gave him a hint. 3, 2, 1, you show the camera. What do we got? Special teams! What do you hate about special teams? Why?
Why do I hate it?
Yeah. Why?
I don't hate it.
Not hate it, but yeah, why do you not?
But, like, I need a break at some point. And I cramp a lot, so I gotta get that water and Gatorade in me.
During special teams.
And he doesn't like that.
You don't need water, you're a robot.
So you say you know Coach Mo more than he knows Coach Mo?
Yep.
Yeah, when's Coach Mo's birthday?
Coach Mo's birthday. Another month.
Every day's my birthday.
Every day's his birthday. 1836.
1836. Wow, it just did you wrong there. 3, 2, 1, go. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, 1835. At least you got it. You really know him well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a good guy.
Yeah, that's true. What is Adrian's favorite, I would say food, but like your favorite place to eat around here?
Oh,
Oh, but he never gets it, I'll say.
Your favorite place to eat around here, but you never.
Favorite place or favorite thing?
Favorite thing.
Favorite thing to eat that you never get? Everybody's laughing. We got the Husky Nation in the back
I
here.
already know it.
3, 2, 1, go! Pulled pork.
We're still waiting on that.
So tell me the story behind pulled pork. What's the?
Oh, I learned how to make it in Memphis, and it's pretty good, and the guys really like it. And I told them the last shutout that if they shut them out, I'd make the defense pulled pork. Well, I went to get the pulled pork at Costco, and they were out of shoulders. So now I did get them this weekend. So they'll have it Wednesday or Thursday this week.
You think he's lying? He's lying. No, he's gonna make it, and you're gonna love it.
No, he's already had it. He's had it several times.
Oh, I've had it several.
What's Reed's favorite gum flavor? 3, 2, 1, go! Mint. Mint. Boom. 1 for 1.
1 for 1.
1 for 1. Not sure you'll beat Mo and Adrian. How long has Jack been growing his beard for? That's a great one. 3, 2, 1, go. About a year. 1 year.
Yep.
These dudes, man.
Needs to shave it.
Coach, you got them. You got them. Man, they were really. I am so. Are you surprised that we got Coach Mo to do this?
Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
I
thought he'd be a little shy, but
he loved it. He wasn't too shy, and I think he had a great time.
Maybe a pulled pork-fueled victory tonight over Boylan for Harlem as well.
Coach Moynihan, maybe you could make that for us sometime.
Yeah, we'll stop on by. Now, we've covered a lot of football, but there's still more to come. We head to Rochelle, plus some of the small schools around the area. More highlights, plus our play of the week when Friday Night Football returns after this timeout.
You're watching Friday Night Football on Channel 13. Woo!
Well, Rochelle and Marengo both enter Week 6 with 3-2 records, looking to get closer to that key 5th win for playoff eligibility. The Hubs hosting the Indians in a big game for both teams. Got a close game going into the second half. Marengo comes out striking first. Mario Lopez's pass to Xavier Meyer. Grab. Indians take the 26-21 lead in the third, but the Rochelle student section trying to keep their team in it, and here come the Hubs. They give it to Garrett Gensler. He brings it in for the touchdown, and the Hubs pulling away for the win, 41-32, big win over Marengo.
Good for the squad and Kyle Kissick. In 8-man football, Aquin hosting South Beloit. Aquin came into the second half with the big lead, and it didn't take long to add to that. Ollie Arndt gets the pass in the backfield, marches into the end zone. That score has the hometown fans loud and proud, but the Sobels aren't backing down. Still in the third, Caden Myers fires downfield to Desmond Hampton for the score. After the 2-point conversion, it's 36-14. But it's back to the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter. Aiden Wolf walks in on the goal line for the touchdown, and that would put the game out of reach. Aquin wins 42-22.
And Amboy taking on Hiawatha in the Hawks' Nest in more 8-man football. The Clippers up on Hiawatha early in the first. They hand it off to Cole Brantley, and that gets the Hawks on the board this time, and the fans hoping for a little comeback. The Clippers, though, strike back with a handoff to Quinn Wittenauer, and that tacks on to the Amboy lead. They were putting up points in this one, but the Hawks not going away quietly on their home field. They make the quick pass to Brantley again. He gets his second score of the game. Hawks can't quite complete the comeback. Amboy puts up a 60 spot, winning at 60-36.
And then UIC Jupek taking on Dakota in a rivalry game, playing this one. Homecoming in Durant. Gotta love that jam on the drums, getting people fired up. Hunter Hoffman likes the tune. Finds Trent Hetland in the end zone. We got more Rivermen this time on the run. Trenton Taylor finds his way across the line, gets wrapped up, but gets the score, and that has the band getting loud for their team. Dupek is going to have the band playing loud there, and they will cruise in this game, winning 46.
Now, our photographers scoured the area looking for the best high school football action. Only one can be our play of the week. We'll go back out to Machesney Park, where DeAndre Young making things happen on special teams. A 92-yard kick return touchdown. He had 2 kick return touchdowns in the game. The Huskies win this one 39-13. A little strut in your step when you get into the end zone after that as well, Sam.
I don't think it's a coincidence they have the orange jerseys on tonight, because those boys were on fire.
Going into October now. We'll see you next week for Week 7 of Friday Night Football.